Juice WRLD seizure video on camera real? In this video, I'm pretty much going to go over if Juice WRLD seizure video on camera was real. Also, I'm going to announce something really important that pretty much Juice WRLD ended up kind of having, and you guys don't want to miss out, so make sure you guys stick by. Also, this is probably the last video I'm going to be making on him, just because I don't want to be repeatedly making videos on pretty much this topic overall. But in this video, I'm pretty much just going to show you and kind of just go over if Juice WRLD's seizure video on camera was real. And also recently, as of yesterday, Juice WRLD and his family and his friends gathered for a funeral in Chicago, in which pretty much it's almost been a week since he ended up passing in the Chicago Midway Airport due to a seizure that he ended up having. And this was something in which was kind of held privately, specifically just for his family and his friends. And it's quite surprising just because there wasn't any of his, I guess, rapper or artist friends there, such as Ski Mask the Slump God or possibly Trippie Redd. Now these were photos kind of just photographed at his funeral and just showed his memories overall. Now this was provided by TMZ, in which someone ended up, I guess, taking a photo of kind of like what was going on in the funeral. Obviously there wasn't no photos taken of the casket, obviously. Now a lot of you guys have seen this photo all over social media, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or YouTube, just applying it towards Juice WRLD's seizure video and just kind of replicating if it's real or not. And I'm gonna have to say that there is no video out there, but I'm just gonna say overall that I do think that if there was one out there, that the situation would be real. Now obviously I don't have no kind of terms on if it was fake or not, but as you guys can relate, there's many people just kind of going by in the airport, and obviously there would have been a video out there if this kind of situation occurred. Now there obviously is security footage, but they wouldn't release that just because of the privacy, and obviously it's not on the best terms to kind of just show that, I guess, information out there. Now a lot of you guys seen that photo already, and I guess you can kind of just go over it for yourself. But Rap TV exclusive ended up saying that Juice WRLD reportedly has about 2,000 completed songs in the stash, and he would frequently record 6 songs per day, in which pretty much that's 200 albums, if you can say the least. Now Juice WRLD's mom ended up opening up about the situation and kind of like how everything ended up occurring, but here it simply says that Juice WRLD's mother is opening up about the rapper's tragic and hopes that it would shed the light on the dangers of addiction. And she just goes over how she doesn't want people to kind of just relate and go through the same stuff in which she did as a mother. So she's probably going to be doing a lot of tributes and kind of just awareness on the fact that that's kind of just a bad thing to do, and that she doesn't want to see no other 20-year-old kind of person in Juice WRLD's shape to kind of just go through that situation once again. Now also a lot of people ended up kind of just showing their messages towards Juice WRLD. Now one was Drake, and he clearly just stated overall that he doesn't like the young audience of rappers kind of just going away, in a sense which Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, and obviously XXXTentacion. Now they don't have the same pathway on kind of how their career ended up ending, but they do have kind of like a similar standpoint in which they were all involved in and kind of just showed it all over social media and their life. Now this was kind of like a breakdown on how everything went down. Many of you guys already seen this already, but what pretty much just occurred overall was the pilot ended up awareing the FBI that Juice WRLD and kind of his crew had stuff that they weren't allowed to have. Now once the FBI ended up noticing and just meeting up with them at the Chicago Midway Airport, Juice WRLD ended up swallowing pills, in which kind of just put him in the situation in which kind of just what happened. Now this was the last photo taken of him, and as you guys can see on the bottom corner, you can see Chicago, Illinois, and this was taken around 1 a.m. and if you guys don't know how seizures occur overall, it's when you're dehydrated and you have lack of sleep, also when you overdo something. Now in this case for him, it was, I guess, the pills, you can say, after the FBI ended up wanting to meet up with him and just kind of check their plane overall. Now a lot of you guys already seen this photo, but it just says that Juice WRLD predicted his 3 years ago, a day before his passing, and this was just kind of relating towards like the whole John Lennon kind of aspect, and also about his song Legends and the other songs in which he kind of just memorialed XXXTentacion and Lil Peep, and him just replicating overall that many people don't live past 21, and he was kind of one of them. Now all I gotta say is if you guys made it this far of the video, all I want to say is thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications, because any news of Juice WRLD that ends up occurring, I'll be reporting it and making a video and just keeping you guys updated overall. And that's what this channel is for, whether it's news, tea, drama, whatever you can say. But I'm gonna be showing you guys kind of like a tribute towards Juice WRLD and these edits in which I found on Instagram. So make sure you guys watch them, and have a good day, and long live Juice WRLD.